वासुदेवाय
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्ग्रे। मुखं करोति वाचालं गङ्गयदे गिरिं कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरं परमानन्दमाधवम्। Hare Krishna. Bhagavad Gita as it is. Reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 10. Opulence of the Absolute. And today's verses 12 to 14. 12 and 13. Arjuna Vacha Param Brahma Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Shashudam Divyam Adidevam Ajam Vibhum Ahuste Rishya Sarve Devarshi Naradastada Asido Devalo Vyasa Swayam Chaiva Bravishime. Arjuna Uvacha Param Brahma Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Shashudam Divyam Adidevam Ajam Vibhum Ahuste Sam Rishya Sarve Ahusam Rishya Sarve Devarshi Naradastada Asido Devalo Vyasa Swayam Chaiva Bravishime. Hare Krishna. Hare Manaji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Arjuna Uvacha Param Brahma Param Dhamma Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Shashwadam Divyamadi Deva Majam Vibhum Ahustva Mrishaya Sarve Devarshir Naradastada Asido Devalo Vyasa Swayam Chaiva Bravishime. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Rekha Maji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Param Brahma Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam Bhava Purusham Shashvatam Divyam Adidevam Ajam Vibhum Ahustam Rishya Sarve Devarshi Naradasaka Ashito Devala Vyasa Swayam Chaiva Bravisheme. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Vanamali.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Arjuna Uvacha Param Brahma Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Shashwadam Divyam Adidevam Ajam Vibhum Ahustvam Rishaya Sarve Devarshir Naradastata Asido Devalo Vyasa Swayam Chaiva Bravishime. Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay. Rekha Maji, you can read the translation.
Okay, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Arjuna said, You are the supreme Brahma, the ultimate, the supreme abode and purifier, the absolute truth and the eternal divine person. You are the primeval God, transcendental and original, and you are the unborn and all-pervading beauty. All the great sages such as Narada, Ashita, Devala, and Vyasa proclaimed this of you, and now you yourself are declaring it to me. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Text 14. Savamedar manye yanmam vadasi keshava nahi te bhagavan vyaktim vidurdeva nadanava. Sarvamedar manye yanmam vadasi keshava nahi te bhagavan vyaktim vidurdeva nadanava. Sarvamedar manye yanmam vadasi keshava nahi te bhagavan vyaktim vidurdeva nadanava. Vaikri Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Sarvamedadridam manye yanma vadasi keshava nahi de bhagavan vidurdeva nadanava. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Namali.
Hare Krishna. Sarvameda Dhamanye Yanma Vadasi Keshava Nahite Bhagavan Vyaktim Vidur Devana Vadhanava. Hare Krishna.
Krishna. Rekamaji.
Hare Krishna. Sarvam etadritam manye yanmam vadasi keshava nahi te bhagavan vyaktim vidurdeva nadhanavan. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, you can read the translation also.
Okay, Lord. Oh Krishna, I totally accept as truth all that you have told me. Neither the gods nor demons, oh Lord, love the personality. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilidam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Shri Chaitanyamano Vishtam Sthavidam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakada Mahyam Dadadi Swapadandigam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Udapatagamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajadam Sahagana Raghunathanvidam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadudam Parijana Saidam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shivishagaanvidamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagalpade Gopesha Gopiga Kanda Radha Kanda Namastude Taptaga Anjana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanusude Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpadrubescha Kripa Sindhu Vyevacha Padidanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Nidinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Arjuna Vacha Param Brahma Param Dhamma Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Shashadam Divyam Adidevam Ajam Vibhum Ahustvam Rishaya Sarve Devarshi Naradastada Asido Devalo Vyasa Swayam Chaiva Bravishime. Arjuna said, You are the supreme Brahman, the ultimate, the supreme abode and purifier, the absolute truth and the eternal divine person. You are the primal God, transcendental and original, and you are the unborn and all-pervading beauty. All the great sages such as Narada, Asida, Devala, and Vyasa proclaim this of you, and now you yourself are declaring it to me. So Arjuna is wonderstruck after hearing the 4 verses from Krishna describing the glories of Krishna and his devotees. So these 4 verses, in a nutshell, which is called the Chatushlokia, has established the position of Krishna without any doubts whatsoever. He has established as a supreme personality of Godhead, unparalleled, aparamet. As Krishna says in Matta Paradaram Nanyada Kinchidasti Dhananjaya Vai Sarvaidam Protam Sutre Manigana Iva. So he is the supreme. Asamaurdham. In Vedas, another word is called Asamaurdha. Asamaurdha means one for whom there is no equal, no above him. So Asamaurdha. And the loving relationship between Krishna and the devotees who has really understood the position of Krishna. And when the devotees worship him, the reciprocation that Krishna and the blessings and the boon that he rewards to devotees in the form of freedom from all this, coming back to him and destroying all the ignorance accumulated in the hearts due to so many crores and crores of births. So having understood clearly the position of Krishna, Arjuna is very, very happy. So he's eulogizing Krishna now, and with great lot of pressure. Machita Madgada Prana Bodenda Parasparam Kadendascha Mandityam. So here when Arjuna is glorifying Krishna, you can understand that he's deriving a lot of pressure from this. It's not that he's telling something factual. Okay, it is factual itself, but he takes a lot of pleasure in stating this pleasure. And he's openly speaking to Krishna. He's opening his heart to Krishna. That Krishna, now I understood your real position and very happy about this. That my dearest friend is he himself is a supreme personality, and he describes in so many words like a Param Brahma. Param Brahma is Param Brahma. So he is a supreme personality. Param Brahman and Parabrahman. Sri Ramanacharya gives us a greater truth and lesser truth. Greater truth and lesser truth. Greater truth is Param Brahman and lesser truth is Brahman. Brahman means individual soul and Param Brahma means the reservoir of all these Brahmans. From here it has come. They have come. So Ramanacharya, who is an expert and is a very learned scholar, is an acharya, unparalleled. And when you read his books, you'll find a lot of quotations from Upanishads. So in this particular verse also, he has given a lot of verses to establish the position of Krishna, that he is Parabrahman. That he is giving a lot of verses from Taittiriya Upanishad, Mundaka Upanishad, Chandakya Upanishad, Brihat Aranya Upanishad, Mahamarayana Upanishad. So many verses is quoting. So Taittiriya Upanishad is quoting from 3.1.1, which is also quoted by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his conversation with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, which proves that Krishna is the supreme. He said, Yadve imani jayanti, yadve imani bhudani jayanti, yena jadani jivanti, yad pratya abhisambhavanti, tat nyaswa tad brahmedi, satat tapasyuda. Say, Yadave imani bhudani jayanti. From where this living entities has originated. Jayanti means coming up, originated. Yada, from where this imani bhudani, these living entities have originated. Yena jadani jivanti, having originated, having been born, where it exists, in whom it exists, yet prantya abhisambhavanti, and after leaving the body, where it enters, tat vijnaswa tad brahmedi tat tado tapyanda brahma. So that is the Brahman. So from where the living entity is originated, and where it is being maintained, and from where and to whom it is returning after leaving the bodies, is a Brahman. So that is Parabrahman, that is Krishna himself, none other than Krishna. So a lot of Upanishad is giving another, prominent one is Mundaka Upanishad 3.2.9. It says, So Yahweh tat paramam brahma veda brahmaiva bhavadi na asya brahmavidkula bhavadi tarandi shogam tarandi papmanam guha grindebhyo vimukto amrudo bhavadi. So Yahweh tat paramam brahmam, one who has understood the param brahma. So Vahai tat parama brahma veda, one who has clearly understood who is parama brahma, brahmeva bhavadi, he becomes Brahma. So he understands this position that he is a part and parcel of Parabrahma. So having understood Krishna, then he has understood that he is a part and parcel of Krishna. Mame vamsho jiva loge jiva bhuta sanadana, Krishna says. So he realized that. So we hey parama brahma veda brahmedi bhavadai. Na asya abrahma vitkule bhavadi. So no one in his kula, in his dynasty, in his line does not know Brahma. That means everyone in his, because he has understood Brahman, everyone in his the line in his kula, in his dynasty, also becomes Brahmavit, means one who knows Brahman. Taradi shokam, taradi papmanam, he surpasses all this sorrow, he surpasses all the virtue and vice. Taradi papmanam, in papmanam, it is given both vice as well as virtue. So sinful activity is those activities which bind us, which makes us take more and more bodies. So immediately what strikes in our mind is sinful activities means papam only. But Upanishads, when they mention papa, it means both vice as well as virtue. Papa as well as punya, because punya also, virtue also bind us. So taradi patmanam guha grandibhyo vimukto. Guha means heart, grandibhyo means knot. In Bhagavatam also you'll find this hridaya grandis. Pumsastri midhina bhavamedam tayo midho hridaya grandimahur. When a woman and husband or a man enter into sexual relationship, there is a heart knot, means heart means attachment, that attachment between the woman and man. So this attachment leads to many other attachments. Other griha sudapti vitte, it attachment to griha, houses. Sudha, sons, apta, friends, vitta, wealth. And when you get attached to your wife and all these those spring from a body, you consider this as my and ham mameti. I am and mine. I and mine. So Hridaya Grandhi means that knot in the heart, which is that intense attachment you have formed over these years. So when you know Brahman, when you understand Krishna, Guha Grandhi Bhyo Vimukto, you are free from this knot of attachment, and then Amrudo Bhavadi, you become eternal. So once you understand Krishna as eternal, then you also become eternal. Once you understand Krishna is the most purifier, he is highest purificator. There's nobody else who can purify you because he has no touch, not a shade of attachment or connection with the gunas. So that is why he is most pure. A person who is free from gunas is pure, but he had a previous existence of attached gunas. In case of Krishna, there is nothing like that. So Krishna is the most pure, and when you associate with the most pure, naturally you also become pure. So Arjuna is praising Krishna that you are the Parabrahma, the Paramdhama, you are the final shelter, the holy shelter, the pure shelter, and you are the purificator. And there is no one higher than you, Paramam, the supreme. Your Parapurusha, Shashwadam, eternal, Divyam, divine, Adidevam. Adidev means the original person, original Lord. Govindam Adipurusham. So Krishna is considered the Adipurusha. So many debates on some kind of hackles between whether Krishna is origin or Vishnu is origin or Narayana is origin. So many debates and so many views have been expressed by many acharyas. But ultimately, Srila Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in his conversation with Venkatai Bhatt is father of Gopala Bhatta Goswami. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was when he was south, the time of Chaturmasya, he was doing this Chaturmasya, the 4 months, and he was staying in the house of Venkatai Bhatt, uncle of Gopala Bhatt, sometimes it's father also. So Venkatai Bhatt is from Sri Parambara, as you know, he's Sri Rangam, they're staying Sri Rangam. Sri Rangam is famous, Ranganathan is there. And all Sri Parambaras, they are very devout followers of Lakshmi and Narayana. So Venkatai Bhatt was also a and there was a lot of conversation between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Venkatai Bhatt. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also used to make fun of Venkatai Bhatt. They had very nice pastimes. They were also conversing and deriving a lot of pressure, talking about this spiritual activities of Narayana, Krishna, and all that. Then one day Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked him, why Venkatai Bhatt, your Lakshmi is always after Krishna? She is a very chaste lady, chaste woman of Narayana, wife of Narayana. Then why she is desiring for Krishna, hankering for Krishna? If you go to Vrindavan, you'll find one place where Lakshmi ji has done tapasya for so many years just to take part in the rasa dance of Krishna. So she had intense desire to be part of this. And finally, she was admitted, but then she could not stay there much time because she didn't want to leave her original form. In rasa dance, only gopis can take part. The personified Shuddhis, when they surrendered to Krishna, they also want to take part in the rasa dance, and Krishna gave them gopi forms. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, why you are chaste Lakshmi ji wanted to have, at the same time, no gopis want to associate Narayana. There is another pastime in Vrindavan, Krishna pastime in Vrindavan, you say, there is a place called Sheshasai. Sheshasai means Krishna once assumed the form of Narayana, lying in the Shesha bed. So once when why this happened, because once Krishna was having this pastimes with gopis, suddenly, as he does frequently, he disappeared, and then gopis were searching for him, and then they saw Narayana lying in the Shesha form, in this Shesha bed. Narayana is there. So Krishna wanted to test them whether they'll be attracted by Narayana. The gopis approached Narayana, and Narayana asked, "What do you want?" So Govi said, "Did you see Krishna going this side? Did you see Krishna passing your side?" So Gopis are only thinking of Krishna only. Although they are seeing Narayana, there is a supreme personality. Everybody worships, everybody thinks Narayana is a supreme personality, and he is there now. But Gopis are not at all interested in associating with Narayana. They are asking Narayana, "Did you see Krishna passing by?" So this is the mentality of Gopis, while Lakshmi ji was very interested in associating Krishna. So who is greater? So why that way? Why, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu established beyond law that Krishna is supreme. And then Arjuna backs up and he says that Ahustesam Rishya Sarve Devarshi Narada Stada Asudo Devalo Vyasa Swayameva Bravishime. It's not that I am your friend, I am your late cousin, and I am your devotee. It's not that I am flattering you because of this. This is confirmed by so many great sages. He's mentioned Narada, Asida, Devala, Vyasa. So in Bhishma Parva of Mahabharata, there is so the sages are assembled in one place and they are glorifying Krishna. So Sayyid Narja said, Shri Krishna is the creator of all the worlds and the knower of all feelings. He is the Lord of celestial gods and who administer the universe. So Krishna is origin. Even is Narada saying that he is original creator, and the creator of all the devas and rishis also. Like this mentioned, I am Adirhi, Rishinam, Devanam. Krishna says like that. Narada also says, and he says he is a knower of all feelings. So whatever transcendental feelings that devotee is having, Krishna is totally aware of that. So Markandeya said, Lord Krishna is the goal of all religious sacrifices and essences of austerities. He is the present, past, and future of everything. So Markandeya Rishi is actually a devotee of, is supposed to be a devotee of Lord Shiva. But he is also convinced of the absolute position of Krishna. So when a devotee of Shiva is openly saying that Krishna is the supreme, then it has to be accepted by everyone. So Bhrigu also said, and then sage Vyasa said, Lord Krishna, you are the Lord of Vasus and you are conferred power on Indra and other celestial god. Angira said, Lord Krishna is the creator of all beings. All the three worlds exist in his stomach. Dhamma, Udara. So all the Dhammas is in his Udara. That is why it's called Damodara. In whose stomach is all the three worlds. That is Damodara. So this is mentioned that the Garbhodashaya Vishnu is actually expansion of Krishna only, because we know that in Damodara Garbhodashaya Vishnu, from Garbhodashaya Vishnu only, all the universes, the particular universe, the three lower, upper, and middle planets originate from the abdomen of Garbhodashaya, but it is here Damodara actually means this is the three worlds contained in the stomach of Krishna only. So Krishna is the origin of Garbhodashaya Vishnu. So like that, Asida and Davida also declare Shri Krishna is the creator of Brahma, who is the creator of three worlds. So everyone in this Bhishma Parva all these sages mentioned, and from the few of sages are mentioned by Arjuna, they are in unison is there in saying that Krishna is the Supreme Personality. And one should always meditate on Krishna in that mood only, and enjoy one's transcendental relationship with Krishna. So Arjuna, through the grace of Krishna, he has completely understood the position of Krishna and accepting Krishna as he is. So from these two statements of Arjuna, we should understand this Parambara system. This is a disciplic succession. So unless one is in disciplic succession, one cannot understand Bhagavad Gita. And Bhagavad Gita cannot be understood nor explained by any so-called erudite scholars, these puffed up scholars, pandits. So despite having so much evidence in Vedic literatures, they stick to obstinate conviction that Krishna is an ordinary person. Sometimes they do that also. So that is a misfortune. But Arjuna is here very fortunate, very intelligent, and has accepted Krishna as he is. And then he is confirming again this Savameda Rudamani Yen Mam Vadasi Keshava. Yen Mam Vadasi Keshava. Yen means whatever you have stated about yourself in the 7th, 8th, and 9th chapters. Here. Whatever you have told me about yourself, your energies, how you are created. And you have spoken about the various kinds of devotees who worship you. So every aspect of devotion link you have explained along with your personality also, and which I accepted as it is in totality without rejecting anything or without trying to modify anything or without trying to add something from my own imagination. As it is means as it is described. So Srila Prabhupada always mentioned that whenever whatever he has given to us, it should be retained as it is. It should nothing should be added and nothing should be directed. Then only the Parambara truth can be retained in its purity. Once you start fiddling with this knowledge which has been handed over through succession, and then slowly, so much contamination and pollution will come, and finally the truth will be destroyed. Just like it happened when Krishna explained it, Aditya, sun god, and then finally that the Parambara system got destroyed. Why it got destroyed? Because of the pollution in the truth. So this knowledge is very, very precious and it has to be maintained in the disciplic system itself without making any change at all. So you can understand that Krishna, Srila Prabhupada had formed the GBC, Governing Body Council. So the role of Governing Body Council is to carry out the instruction of Srila Prabhupada without making any changes. It is making a very nice reading, this resolution of 1975. Maybe I can share it in the group also. It's a long one, but the first paragraph only I'll read. Resolved, the GBC, Governing Body Commission, has been established by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, to represent him in carrying out the responsibility of managing the International Society of Krishna Consciousness, of which he is the founder Acharya, founder-Acharya, and the supreme authority. The GBC accepts as its life and soul his divine instructions and recognizes that it is completely dependent on his mercy in all aspects. The GBC has no other function or purpose other than to execute the instructions so kindly given by His divine grace and preserve and spread His teachings to the world in their pure form. So it's very clear state, GBC has no other function or purpose other than to execute the instructions so kindly given by His divine grace and preserve and spread His teachings to the world in their pure form. No change at all. It should be executed as it is, without any change. So that July 9th, 1977 order of Srila Prabhupada should be understood in the light of this resolution. Then there will be absolutely no confusion at all. So this is parampara system. When you break this parampara, when you make changes in the instructions of the gurus, naturally the purity will be lost, pollution will come, and slowly disintegration will start. So the GBC should be very careful about this. Whatever mistakes have been done, they should try to rectify. Otherwise, it will be very difficult. But once a disintegration starts, it's very difficult to contain it. So Arjuna here says that Saurameda Ridhammani Yanmam Vadasikesha, whatever you have stated Krishna about you, I accept in full. Nahi te Bhagavan Vyaktim Vidur Devana Danava. Very difficult to understand Krishna. Even the great sages cannot understand it. Even Shiva and Brahma, nobody. So in the 12th chapter, the 12th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, 13th chapter, verse was first. We are very familiar with this. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Maruda Stuvandi Divya Vede Sangha Padakkamo Mrishade Gayandi Yam Samaga Dhyana Avastita Dadgadena Manasa Pashyandi Yam Yogino Yasyandam Navidu Suraganam Devaya Tasmai Namam Yam Brahma Varu Indra Varuna Indra Rudra Maruda Stuvandi Divya who is glorified by divine verses by Brahma, Varuna, Indra, Rudra, Maruda, so many people. Vede Sangha Pada Kramo Budishadai Gayandiyam Samaga. From the choice verses of Samaveda and all the Upanishads, everything is glorifying Krishna only. But Dhyana Avastita Tadgadena Manasa Pashyandiyam Yogino. So when you are totally meditating on Krishna, then only you can understand Krishna as he is. But Yasyandam Navidu Sura Asuraganam. And whose limits can now be found by any demigod or demon. Devaya Tasmai Namam. Unto that Supreme Personality Godhead, I offer my humble obeisances. This is towards the end of Srimad Bhagavatam that Sudha Goswami is instructing the sages of Naimishan. It's a very famous verse. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Maruda Stunmandi Divyastave Vede Sangha Paramakamo Padakramo Vadishade Kayandiyam Samaga Dhyana Avastita Dadgadena Manasa Pashyamdiyam Yogino Yasyandam Navidus Suraganam Devaya Tasmai Namam. So this is the acceptance of Arjuna. Arjuna how accepts Krishna. That should be the parampara system, should be understood as it is. And when you accept the parampara, then you can understand Krishna and engage in his loving devotional service and take the bliss like Tushyandicha, Ramandicha. So we can fervently pray that every one of us should be fortunate enough to that by remaining in the parampara without making any change of our own. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. So, any clarification you need? All right, Hare Krishna. Yes, Namaji can render.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी दंडवत प्रणाम। नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादलाददायिने हिरण्यकशिपुर्वक्षः शीलटङ्कानखालये इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंह बहिर्नरसिंह हृदये नरसिंह नरसिंहमदि शरणं प्रपदे तव कर कमलबरे नखाद्भुतशृङ्गम् दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गम् केशबधृत नरहरिरूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरहरि 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 जय नर जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय प्रह्लाद नरसिंह जय प्रह्लाद नरसिंह जय प्रह्लाद नरसिंह जय प्रह्लाद नरसिंह जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 निताय गौर हरि
Hari
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल ओम उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नृसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युं नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नृसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युं नमाम्यहम् उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नृसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युं नमाम्यहम् जय नरसिंह श्री नरसिंह जय जय श्री नरसिंह प्रह्लादेश जय पद्ममुख पद्मभृंग जय नरसिंह श्री नरसिंह जय जय श्री नरसिंह प्रह्लादेश जय पद्ममुख पद्मभृंग सर्व विघ्न विनाशक नरसिंह भगवान की जय।
Jai. Thank you very much. Vacha kalpadruvascha.
कृपा सिंधु भय पतितानां पावनेभ्यो
वैष्णवेभ्यो
वैष्णवेभ्यो
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।